Hi. When I wrote yesterday's videocast about the shocking scenes in Ashford, Kent, I speculated that sooner or later there would be violent protests outside migrant hostels. That very night in the Knowsley area of Liverpool, one of the most deprived constituencies in the UK, hundreds of locals gathered to take part in a protest called by the tiny ultra-rightist group Patriotic Alternative against the supposed harassment of local women and girls by the migrant hostel dwellers. There have been repeated accusations throughout the areas where the migrants are basically dumped. It seems in this case, they were spread like wildfire. Patriotic Alternative probably couldn't believe their luck at the turnout and reaction. Anti-fascist counter-demonstrators were outnumbered, intimidated and surrounded by the mob. The police pelted with bricks and bottles and a police van set on fire. The crowd eventually dispersed by police in riot gear. Frankly, I'm not surprised by any of this. Anti-migrant sentiment has been stirred up by media and conservative politicians, including high-ups in the government. Instead of taking to the streets to protest vigorously against the crumbling system, inflation, energy price hikes, housing, all the other crises, the fury was turned against migrants and refugees. This could bode ill for the future. Despite the crowd turning on the police, it was all for the wrong reason. The anti-fascists were simply outclassed. They've become complacent, too removed from the working class. This could well be a full storm for the ultra-right, happy as they may be at this particular moment. These events are evidence of the drift to the right in the entire political spectrum, aided by the lack of fight back against the crisis, the system, the establishment. With the left and anarchists caught up in their own versions of identity politics and culture wars, they have no viable alternatives to offer to the disenfranchised, the alienated and the dissatisfied, who number countless millions. Real effort is required to point all the anger and frustration towards the real causes of our increasing misery and hopelessness, which is the government and the entire ruling class and the rich, who must be overjoyed to see us turn on one another or find scapegoats. At the same time, they must be undergoing some forms of trepidation, knowing that the tide could turn against them sometime in the future, hence their enthusiasm for bringing in draconian laws. We live in interesting and dangerous times, and let's hope it starts turning our way toward revolutionary upheaval. Bye.